Greetings, I am Byro, captain of the SS Galactic Bubble. I have taken over Earth and renamed it Carlos. My crew and I departed into space to orbit Carlos. From there, I could be a more efficient leader. Unfortunately, my sack of crap producer Johnny miscalculated the bubble jump, and now we have to find our way back home. But do not worry, Carlosians, I can still respond to your problems. For too long you have seen and heard a whole lot of bitching and not a lot of fixing. But a new era is upon us, for I am Byro, leader of Carlos. Oh, yeah. Greetings, Carlosians. How's it going? Hope you're all staying fresh out there. You all know who I am. I said my name about 80 times in the intro, but I'm Byro for those for the slower ones out there. And joining me today, I got old Bubble Pug.
Ayo.
Oh, right on time. Okay, before we get started here, well, I guess this is how we're going to get started. A cell, you heard it. A fire cell. That's right. But before we get started with that, we're going to go over the comments in the old last video. See what we got. Old Bubble Purg. Let us, you want to read those comments? Yeah, go ahead and scoot in here for the time being. That's fine.
Ayo.
That's fine.
Finally, FaceTime.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you use it wisely. Because right now, you're burning it. Okay, Johnny, pop that up. Don't be lazy. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, top comments from the last stream. We
Oopsie.
got,
Sorry about that. Quit moving around, Pug. Go ahead. Sorry.
Sean Vickers. Dude, Byro, don't leave us again. I don't have enough Freon for another cryostasis.
Ooh, I won't do it to you again. I'm not going to promise you. I could do it to you again.
That's cold.
Yeah, it is. Literally. Both ways. But no, I won't leave you in there freezing, brah. Brah.
You hear me?
You hear me, brah? I'm here for you, brah. Okay, cool, though. What's the next one? Oh, who's that by? Sean Vickers?
Sean V.
I like it. Profesh. Go ahead.
We got next Leonid Solis.
I can already see it. Okay, good. It looks like there's some Proud Boy stuff. Don't know much about them.
No, let's see. Proud Boys are Western culture supremacists and proud to be men. Their membership is like 40% non-white. How people call them white supremacists baffles me. And the other group the left loves calling white supremacists is Patriot Prayer. Their leader, Joey Gibson, is half Japanese. If they are Nazis, they're doing it wrong.
Oh, you Nazis are blowing it. No. Okay. Yeah, see, you can't really always trust what you hear in the old media. And another thing is they never really brought up any, like, anything else besides, punching Antifa. No. You notice that?
No.
It's like, well, okay, what's the white supremacist stuff that they're doing there? Give it to me. I'm ready.
Hit me with info.
Hit me with that info. News. They hate people. Don't you understand? It's like,
Proud Boys bad.
Okay, well, hey, thanks for filling us in there. And
we're learning.
Who's the half Jap? Joey Gibson. All right, I'm gonna check out this. I'm gonna check out these groups. I'm gonna check them out more. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next up.
Okay, and then we'll go with this to be the last one from there. All right.
From Ivan Ivovich.
Oh, what's up, Ivan? It's been so long.
He's been, since the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
He says, you have it exactly right about the self-perpetuating news cycle.
Oh, that's the word, Bubble Pug. Perpetuating, not feeding. We were like, what is that word? Self-feeding?
Flushing.
Self-fleshlighting?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Self-perpetuating news cycle. Oh, okay, speaking of, but go ahead.
He says, legacy media do not exist to inform, but rather to persuade, and their targets are people who can't process beyond about the 8th grade level.
Oh, well, that is correct, and that's why you got a thumbs and a heart there. well, you also earn a golden star. And that's also what we're going to be talking about. Go ahead and leave there, Pug. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What's
Not
up?
bye, really.
Hey, what's up? Front hole enthusiast. Oh, you changed your name. Pink. Floyd and Pink.
Oh, that's right.
The old super chatty. Getting super chatty. All right. Sorry, I got all kinds of... Okay, Pug, you're going to have to wait. I don't know if you can hear that in the background. You might not be able to, but Pug's crying, apparently. Anyways, yeah, that's what we're going to be going over here today. We're going to be going over some of that self-perpetuating news cycles. Let's do it. Johnny, if you wouldn't mind bringing up that self-perpetuating news cycle.
Let's see it.
Johnny? What do you do? Bring it up. God, Johnny. Okay, thank you. Okay, there we go. All right. Self-filleting news cycle. Yeah. We'll get to the bottom of what Byro's talking about.
I think
That's breaking the news.
Work.
Yeah, they really do. They really do. This is about that Amazon fire cell I was talking about. I was promising. The Amazon is on fire. It's on fire. Let's listen.
The lush green of the Amazon rainforest rapidly being eclipsed by devastating wildfires. Tens of thousands of individual fires have erupted across Brazil and Bolivia, nearly double the amount that broke out last year, prompting grave concerns for the rainforest's role as a natural environment which soaks up climate-changing carbon emissions.
Dang.
Ooh.
Oh, dang. And that does suck.
Yeah, that's pretty sad.
Yeah, I remember the old California fires. That was terrible.
It's those
I'm sure these are like those, right? Did they start on there? We'll continue. We'll let her fill us in.
Yeah.
huge environmental worries which have turned the fires into an international political row, sparked by the French President Emmanuel Macron, who proclaimed our house is literally burning. Backed by Boris Johnson, he wants an urgent discussion at this weekend's G7 summit of world leaders in France.
Oh, okay, before you go, Boris. I apologize, Boris. Love the name. Okay, so far I'm getting this. This is caused by global warming.
Yes.
So far, that's what we're getting.
That's all I've got.
Okay, so we got it.
And it's
up?
really terrible.
Yes, it is, and that is though. I mean, are any houses getting burned, or is it just the forest?
I don't know.
Huh. Okay. Well, hopefully we get filled in.
Yes.
Passionately share the view of Emmanuel Macron about what's happening in Brazil. And one of the things I'm going to be raising at the G7 is the horrific loss of habitats and species around the world.
An angry Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro accused France of colonial-style meddling and said Brazil didn't have the resources to tackle the fires.
Oh, what the heck? Everybody's dumping on this guy? What is that about?
You're not doing your job.
Well, no, they're dumping on him. He's like, hey, man, I can't handle this. This is too much for Brazil to handle, okay? And they're like, hey, since you're a poor country, shame on you for not fixing the fire issue. Is that what?
Yeah.
Back in June, he was pictured with Mr. Macron making commitments to climate change, which the French say were disingenuous.
Jair Bolsonaro, impeach!
Okay, so here's what I was talking about yesterday. So now our news cycle has started, and I apologize for all the pausing here. I'm having some technical difficulties, and by technical difficulties, I mean Johnny's in my life. But yeah, what we were talking about yesterday is that old self-perpetuating news cycle, and what they do is they take a story and kind of rip a lot of the valuable information out, and dummies watch that.
Right.
And what do dummies do when they get some what they think to be information? They react. And here they go.
Protest.
But in the face of growing global protests and threats to axe trade deals, Mr. Bolsonaro now appears to be trying to pacify international criticism by raising the prospect of deploying the army. He stands accused of encouraging the short-term benefits of logging and supporting the clearance of areas of rainforest for agriculture, putting his country's economy ahead of the preservation of the planet.
Damn, dude. That's messed up. He's putting his economy ahead of the planet. And as leader of Carlos, what used to be called Earth, I have to say that's pretty messed up. That is pretty messed up. What do you say, Pug?
That is pretty messed up.
That sounds pretty screwed up. But I'm going to go ahead and drop this. No, I'm not going to do it. I was going to do something, but I already know. YouTube, I've learned. You're not going to demonetize this video. Not this time.
Not this time.
You're probably going to demonetize it. But that really doesn't matter. All right. I apologize for interrupting. And yeah. Sorry.
Je ressens aussi cette volonté collective.
There's a collective will to act on climate change, not just with written agreements, but with action that we will implement at the G7 summit.
Courant du G7.
But
Okay. I apologize, everybody. Yeah, it's kind of rough. Bubble Pug had to go potty. Johnny had to take her outside to potty. So what's happening here, what I can take from this is that, yeah, global warming is causing this. Everybody's upset at this Brazilian king, prime minister, emperor. They're upset because he ain't doing nothing about it. And, you could be doing a lot more if you weren't deforesting the Amazon and, making agriculture. Right? Bubble Pug's back. She is now pottied. Okay.
I'm relieved.
I know you are. Sounds like it. You were crying up a storm there for a second. Okay, so now that we've learned this, I would like to learn more, though. It seems like we haven't learned enough, and there's no better source than this lesbian right here. Is going to fill us in on more. We're going to find out some more information.
Good. We need more information.
We do, because so far we only know climate change and that Brazilian the emperor sucks.
Story which really caught my eye is that in the Amazon, as we speak, there are apparently record wildfires. And the Amazon has been referred to as basically the lungs of the planet because 20% of our oxygen comes from the Amazon.
Oh my God. Dropping knowledge.
And, the more it burns down, the worse it is for all of us. So it's a really scary situation. And it's unbelievable that...
Wow, this narration over this backdrop here is epic. It really gives me goosebumps.
Human beings are so ill-prepared for this, and we're not doing anything serious. Like, the Paris Climate Agreement was a step in the right direction, but of course we pulled out, the most powerful country in the world. And we're nowhere near where we need to be.
Yeah, you're right. This is definitely our fault.
That's a sharp point.
Yeah, that is a sharp point. I definitely I'm following you, bud. America caused it? Somehow America caused it? I don't know. I don't know. I just run Carlos. I'm not down there. I'm up here.
And we're not having the serious conversations. Somebody made a great point on...
we're not having the serious... but now we can. Because since such a disaster happened from climate change, now we can have that conversation.
Yeah, connecting the dots, yes.
Exactly.
Only now can we really talk about it.
Well, it's good. Finally, we have, some clean information that's coming through that's being delivered right to us.
Twitter,
that's excellent.
And they said, isn't it like the perfect end to the last summer of this decade is the Amazon being on fire? And if you go to Google and type in Amazon fire, way more stuff comes up first about the new product from Jeff Bezos's Amazon.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and have enough of you. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh my God, it's like a company that's been around for like 10 years somehow pops up over this incident that just happened. That one that has tons of backlinks.
Long established, site.
Yeah, but no, yeah, that's crazy, dude. You can't even find out anything about this Amazon.
About these fires, yeah.
Yeah, there's no way. And as old Kyle here always says, it's like it's so you can't trust the reporters. They can't do the legwork. And now you can see why it's so hard. I mean, you would have to go down to like maybe the 4th suggestion and click on that to understand what's up. And that's exactly what we did. That's right. We're going to take it a step further. Here on GBP, we have a little bit of self-respect.
Mm-hmm.
And we went ahead and we traveled down to the 4th link.
We used our browser to
We
research.
We struggled through the sweet sales of Gatorade. We went past that toothbrush I need so badly. I need a new one. The bristles on my old one are falling off. Bristles.
Look past that. You got to look past that.
Gotta look past it. It was hard, but we made it. And we got to the 4th link. And, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just drop that whole facade, okay? Yeah, this one interesting. So I was trying to figure out what happened with the old Amazon, and I stumbled across a couple of these videos, and pretty much all of them are saying the same thing. It's just like, climate change. I'm thinking, well, I watched a documentary about these fires, but I couldn't remember, was it like, like the California fires that naturally got started by like a lightning bolt? Or was it something else? I couldn't quite remember. And so go ahead and Bubble Pug, if you wouldn't mind, we'll bring this up. And this is the most trusted news source you can, CNN. But there we go. Okay, what's the cause? How can a wet rainforest burn?
They asked the question, at least. Farmers and cattle ranchers have actually long used fire to clear land and make it ready for use.
Oh, okay. So right off the bat, it was yeah, exactly. Farmers.
Yeah, this year's
A farmer started it.
This year's fires fit with an established seasonal agricultural pattern, said CNN meteorologist Haley Brink. It's actually the best time to burn because the vegetation is dry.
Okay. Well, I'm not saying that this isn't bad because it's up, right?
Yeah, they said there's a 80% increase over the prior year in the rainforest fires.
Okay,
Nearly
yeah, that's
doubled.
I remember when reading this, I was like, now I'm no journalist, but I think I watched that documentary. And I remember also hearing that they were getting money so they wouldn't deforest and burn it down to make agriculture.
Right. Yeah, like there were actual conservation efforts, like projects that they had.
Yeah.
But no, they were actually getting funds.
Well, yeah, I was like, yeah, but weren't we paying them to? And then, so I asked old Bubble Pug there. I was like, I think I remember hearing that or reading it. I can't remember. And so she was like, you know what? I'm going to look it up. And then we found this article that was a week before the fires.
Yes. So this article is from Gizmo, and it was August 16th, so 9 days ago.
Okay, 9 days ago.
So apparently there has been called the Amazon Fund, which has couple countries, Norway and Germany. They help support the Brazilian government for its efforts to reduce deforestation in the Amazon rainforest by giving annual donations to this fund.
And how much have they received?
1.3 billion.
$1.3 billion.
The bank and then some.
And then some, yes, and then some. So I was like, oh, snap. But then, go ahead and finish that.
Let's see. The fund has been established now for over 10 years. And it looks like, as of the date of this article, barely a week after Germany announced it was cutting 39 million in funding for the Amazon Fund, Norway announced the same, that they were also pulling out from their annual donations.
Well, what a coinkydink.
What a coinkydink.
That is such a coincidence.
Curious,
and if we go, curiouser and curiouser. But then if we go back to this old, I know this is going to be a lot for you, Johnny, but if you wouldn't mind. So now we have all these politicians going to the summit, and they got their 6-shooters out, and they're going to shoot the rainforest until it stops. And, everybody's like, yeah. And now it just seems a little bit more silly, a little suspicious, I'll say. Just a little suspicious.
That's, strangely the timing.
Yeah, and then what did let me bring that up. Thank you, Johnny.
An angry Brazilian president, Jair Bolsonaro, accused France of colonial-style meddling and said Brazil didn't have the resources to tackle the fires.
Oh, yeah, hey, listen, if I had, I don't know, say $10 billion, maybe these fires could stop. I don't know. I'm just saying. Speculating here.
That's only a maybe.
That's just maybe. And I know that I know this sucks and everybody's going to call me a climate change denier. Is that a thing?
I think that's a thing.
It's a thing now.
There are people.
But you're dumb and you're dumb. Because if a guy starts the fire, that doesn't mean climate change started it. It's like if I throw a hammer at your face and it hits you and I'm like, "Oh my god, the wind." That's climate change.
It's getting hot.
It's getting pretty windy out here. It must be the climate cuz that hammer slams you right in the face there, partner. Sorry about that. I mean, not for me. I didn't have anything to do with it. If you gave me $10 billion, maybe hammers would stop flying at your face. Okay, maybe we could have done without the analogy, but you get the point. You get the point. And now it's still bad. It shouldn't be 80% burning, and I'm sure, that's going to contribute to the old climate changing. And the thing is like, if you want to have this conversation, it's exactly like they were saying. Oh, now we can have a good, clear conversation. No, you messed it up again. Because you could be honest about it. You could be like, hey, these people started this fire. The Amazon is really important. That's still all good news. But it's almost every article is just like, dude, climate change is the cause. And also these Brazilians that set the forest on fire.
Like on an annual agricultural season.
Yeah, that they do every year. This time, everybody got all entrepreneur at the same time. Coincidentally, when we were going to stop the funding to them. See, I don't want to be a conspiracy nut. I'm just trying to deliver.
See, that's what it looks like.
But we went down that line, and it was just so crazy how it worked out. Because I was like, I think I remember this. And it was just weird to see all these journalists, I guess you want to call them, and Kyle Kowinski. KK. Ooh.
Lesbian K.
Ooh, don't add one more K to that.
Why?
We're watching you, Kyle. We got you. We're watching you, buddy. Okay. All right, Johnny, if you want to go ahead and kill that off. All right. Okay, and that's all we were going to do for today. I just wanted to kind of let you guys know about that sick Amazon fire cell.
Yeah,
and,
that's how we're fixing the news.
Yeah, fixing the news here, but I'm just bringing it to your attention, just letting you know. That's the weird little path that I went down, and I'm not saying that that's not bad. It's bad, okay? But you know what? I'll give you my final thoughts after we do some comments. But first, we're gonna hit up them super chats if there were any, and Berber Peg, if you wouldn't mind.
Yes. Front hole enthusiast. Of course, the New Zealand bones make an appearance for the Rainforest Fund. Think of the children.
That's true. Oh, thank you very much. Yep, if you can give me that, and it'll do about as much good as it would the Brazilian guy, where the Amazon actually exists. I could do about the same. In fact, I could do a little bit more. Let's be honest. All I have to do is bring a fire extinguisher over there. But apparently, they did end up releasing deploying the troops.
Yeah, over 40,000.
What are they gonna do? Shoot it? Like I said, or you can't.
They have to. That's
might
all
as
they
well.
have.
Just shoot climate change right in the face. I hope Brazil can do it. And with your New Zealand $10, it's possible now. At least it's just as much possible as it was before. Like nothing's really changed, apparently. But no, just some food for thought. Hey, what's up, Apollo G? Why can't we have nice things? All the money was burnt up in the fire. That's true. That could be true. Hey guys, you guys aren't gonna believe this. But
there is no conspiracy theory. That was it.
Yeah. But it really does kind of reek of suspicion, no?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
It does. It is.
We'll see. We won't see. They're gonna have the G7 summit, which are probably going on right now, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you guys, this is proof. We got it. Brazilians started a fire, and now we got it. We did it. Evidence over." Okay.
Discussion done.
All right. This was a quick one, and hopefully there will be more. Maybe today, but on a continuous basis for sure. I'm gonna try my best, guys. Thank you so much for the bones, and hey, you know what? I'll leave us with this. I guess what I'm trying to say is that you know, climate change is real, but fake news isn't. I'll see you guys later. Ah, yeah. We danced along the fire. We danced along. I love you.